Allocate. Any other suggestions? How about banking? Banking is basically a type of allocation, so we're going to make it a little easier on them. I'm going to lie, that's tough. Alright, so we're going to bank. Instead of money, what are we banking with?
Lizards.
Lizards. So money to lizards. Instead of using coins, what will we be using?
Straws.
Straws? Straws. Perfect. And instead of talking to a bank teller, who will we be talking to, or what will we be talking to?
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Perfect. All right. Second action. Since this game is 3x3, we need 3 actions. Second action, starting with T. Having tea. Having tea. That's a great. No, that's awesome. All right. Instead of drinking from a teacup, what are we drinking from?
A steering wheel.
A steering wheel. Thank you. Instead of drinking hot liquid, what are we drinking?
Water.
Blood! Perfect! And instead of eating cookies, what are we eating with it?
Rubber.
Rubber. That's delicious. Best tea time ever, Nana. And then we're going to get a final action starting with W.
Whistling.
Whistling. All right, instead of whistling a song, what are we whistling?
Bullet.
Bullets! All right, instead of whistling with air, what are we whistling with?
Stars.
Stars. And instead of whistling with using our lips, what are we using? Eyebrows, thank you. All right, Chris, would you read those out again?
Yes. So, we have, for our first object, we have Neal will be banking instead of dealing with money. He will be dealing with lizards. Instead of giving out coins, he will be giving out straws. And instead of a teller, he will be encountering Santa Claus. The second one is taking tea. But instead of a teacup, he will be using a steering wheel. The tea is replaced with blood, and the biscuits are replaced with rubber. Object 3 is whistling. Instead of a song coming out of his mouth, bullets are coming out of his mouth. Instead of using air to project these bullets, stars will be projecting these bullets. And instead of using his lips, he will be using his eyebrows.
All right, everyone, if you'd help me out, call to Neal in the back. Neal!
Neal!
Where did he go? Neal!
Neal!
He's here! You fooled me, you freak. All right, so how this game's gonna go is we're gonna be able to mime and use gibberish to get all of these things across to him. So that's quite a challenge. Let's see how he does. We have to do the first one in a minute. Ready? Go!
Yeah.
it's tea time. And instead of using let's do the last one. It's a bouncy ball instead of the crumpets or whatever the sandwiches would be.
Close. What's it made of?
Rubber?
Yeah.
Bouncy ball. What else are bouncy balls made out
Who knows?
of? The teapot is filled with blood.
Yeah.
Drinking blood. And the cup is a steering wheel.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, last one. You have 30 seconds.
Okay.
Really good.
Here we go.
Okay, and go.
There it is. Okay, so I'm walking and whistling. Instead of playing music, I'm shooting bullets. And instead of blowing wind, I'm blowing sound music.
Oh, stars. Like the superstars.
Oh.
All right.
Mario superhero.
Unfortunately, that means you fail, so you're out of the show. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so the next game we're going to play is actually a game called Quartet. And for this game, we need 4 people up on stage. Can we get 4 people up here? Perfect. How this game works is it's a mashup between, if you've seen our show, Switch Left and 6 Degrees. So everybody in this triangle, or in this square, I know shapes, knows each other, and they are all participating in the same storyline. These 2 people can't talk to each other, these 2 people can't talk to each other, but when the person in the back claps, they have to rotate. And now the front 2 are in a scene together by themselves. Clap again. Now these 2 people interact. And so we get to see how all of their stories intertwine. Nelson, why don't you grab a suggestion?
All right, can I have a suggestion for the first thing you did after you got out of bed?
Went back to bed.
All right, I heard you going back to bed. All right.
Dear, we really need to buy a new mattress. And there's a new store to open up. It's called Back to Bed.
It's just that things are a little tight right now, and you know, that.
It's awful. Are you kidding me? I've been sleeping on hay for the last 6 months.
Jesus was born on hay. What's wrong with hay?
Yes, I'm too good for hay. Jesus slept on that 3,000 years ago. We should be going. We should be sleeping on space mattresses. Yes, space mattresses. You see what I'm talking about? They're the newest technology. They're filled with this super lightweight material. They call it styrofoam.
Yes, Gloria, man, space was awesome. I mean, they had these really nice beds that like they strap us into everything because you're floating, so you can't.
Really?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was literally the coolest 3 months of my life that I spent.
Going to Mars and back.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that sounds so amazing.
it was really cool.
Tell me more about these beds.
Well, I mean, they're pretty small.
Okay. Is there just space for just one?
Big boy, why don't you come over and we can fool around in my space bed? Oh wait, there's only room for one.
Yep. Yeah, we already tried that, Judith.
Yeah.
It got weird. It got really weird. Okay. You tried to bring the straps into it. It just, it wasn't. I really don't appreciate you like floating over to me and be like, "Hey, big boy," and like leaning on me and causing me to like rotate.
Okay, so I'm telling you, the straps do not work here on Earth.
Oh, thank God. Okay. You don't know why it's such a huge relief to me,
Okay,
but.
tell me.
Okay, so as you can imagine, there's not really a lot to do when you're just waiting for your spacecraft to sort of, go
Right.
across the inky blackness of space to get to Mars.
Right?
And there was another person with me, and
So you find the straps constricting too?
yeah,
I can completely understand. Oh my goodness.
They're really necessary when you're, for interplanetary.
Here on Earth, they're completely unnecessary.
That's
Why is that the new thing?
I don't know!
I don't understand.
Hey, big boy, that's a nice kind of hay you got there.
Judith, this is where you were born.
To only lines from Macbeth. And I'm going to need one more person up here to help me out. Thank you, Neal. All right, Neal, grab a
Can I get a suggestion for some place you'd like to visit this summer?
The Bahamas.
The Bahamas. We got the Bahamas.
fair is foul and foul is fair. Coming through the fog and filthy air.
Ugh. God, if you're gonna be such a sourpuss, you didn't have to come to the beach with me.
Sister, where thou?
Isn't it obvious? We're here. We're gonna meet some really, really cute boys.
Speak if you can. What are you?
Hey ladies, how's it going?
Oh, hey. How's it going?
All hail Macbeth. Hail
I like the way you're talking to that. That's right, my name is King Tony Macbeth. How'd you know that? Is your sister a psychic? What's going on here?
What? I do not understand. You like her? Look how prudishly she's dressed.
Yeah, it leaves a lot to the imagination, you know?
And for an earnest of greater honor, he bade me from him call me Thane.
Exactly, you see? I bestow words of honor upon your sister, and all of a sudden she likes that. It's called chivalry. When you just expect me to walk up and be like, hey, you want to go out sometime? I know a great place where we can get a Bud Light for $2. Like,
Yeah, that's worked every other time.
Give me your favor.
Oh, you already have my favor. You wanna go somewhere where I can find Bud Light for $2?
Whoa, hey!
What?
Do not talk to my sister like that.
My worthy Connor.
I'm worthy, come on.
Really, him?
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
Oh! Hey! All right, I see where I'm going with this.
With this Cersei success, but that this glow might be the be-all and the end-all here.
Speaking of be-all and end-all, who was that you were talking to?
It was Tony Macbeth.
Pretty peace.
What? Peace? You were flirting with someone else, now you ask for peace?
Yeah.
What is she about?
I don't know. I was supposed to hit it off with Macbeth, but no. She took it. You understand?
Who dares receive another, as we shall make our griefs and clamor more
I'll
upon
find
his
reason
death.
to claim our role.
Upon his death.
Look, we need to seriously talk about our relationship. But I'll let you guys to your sister time. Seriously, consider your commitment.
Duncan, be off with me.
Give me my sword.
Oh, is this how we're gonna be?
And see. Alright, the next game that we're going to play is a game, which is my personal favorite, called Inner Song-a-log. In this game, it's going to be a normal scene, and at any point, someone can step forward and sing to you a song that they have made up on the spot.
It's amazing that our relationship has lasted this long, given that I'm a giant.
Well, you know, I fill in the gaps where you leave your impressions, so it works out. We support each other that way.
I do. And you know what today is?
Yes, no. I don't have much room for remembering things. I'm barely careful.
Today is the anniversary of the first day that I saw you.
Of course. Now, how did that day go? I just love hearing the story from your perspective.
You were under a leaf, and I turned it over, and there you were. It was the happiest moment of my life. Turning over a new leaf, I saw him standing there, turning over a new leaf. How could I not care? I said, "Hello, Jonathan Small." My name is Henriette Toll. Might seem an unlikely pair, but Jonathan, I don't care. No, Jonathan, I don't care. I don't care.
Let's go celebrate. How about we go to, the Shire and hang out with all my friends?
The Shire.
Yeah. You might have to huddle a little bit, but, you know, we can make it work.
You mean like where you went with Tiffany?
Well,
Come back to Tiffany.
It's so nice that you're bigger than me. It's so nice that I find it comforting when you hold me.
of course, Tiffy. Well, see, it was complicated at the time, you know? It's every time you kept rolling over in bed, I felt like you were about to crush me, and I just needed somewhere to go.
Do
And...
you need all those limbs?
Oh my God. She's tall. Way too tall. But she doesn't get it. And then I'm married with Mom. Every time we go to the mall, she puts me in a shoebox and comes back later. She's tall.
Look, I know that you and Tiffany were maybe more ostensibly right for each other, but I just feel like maybe now that we're in this relationship, you could change your plans to maybe accommodate for a woman of a different size.
Well, I know that we don't see eye to eye most of the time. But, sure, what would you like to do? What do you want to do to celebrate?
Well, I was thinking we could maybe play some basketball.
But that never really works out. It's like a million to zero.
Oh, you're right. I'm
Maybe
so
we'll
sorry,
go
I wasn't
on.
thinking. Well, maybe we could just, snuggle.
All right, but just don't roll over and...
No, of course not. No.
brought some fried